Hey, here's Joe again and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where we are currently exploring the undead settlement and just reached this bonfire and the bonfire that's inside that, on the underside somewhere, cliff underside bonfire in the last episode. But for now we're gonna go this way, because we saw a lizard over here. We just got invaded. We got a sharp gem from that. For now I want to fight him down here, the invader. Hey, it's the guy that we just talked to in the last episode. You are having a fast moveset with lots of Hey! That's not fair! Does he drop off? Yes, he drops off. And gives us his souls. Thank you. Whoa! 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 Why am I stunned in a way where I can't roll? It's weird that it blocks the roll when you're stunned by that weapon. You're wasting my time, Hodrick! Kill me! Just kill me and... finally! 7.5 minutes! 7.5 minutes wasted due to invasion. I hate it. I hate the PvP stuff. If I'm getting human invasion, no problem. But I hate the PvP in PvE stuff, where I have to fight a stupid PvP fight in PvE. I hate it. Okay, just showing off how this attaches to the other side, where we fought the evangelist and the one hammer-looking guy, hammer guy. It's over there, just through this one door. I went around the other way because I wanted to get an item. Just realized that, yeah, I wanted to get an item. That's why we went down there. So from here... Whoa, almost didn't make it again. It's rusted coins only. And we're resetting them. I hate invasions. Like, this guy, he has like 70 times the health of what I have. And it's just bullshit. I don't even need to try beating him. I can try having him fall off a cliff like this guy did when he attacked me. Hey, B! B is a freaking button that I press. And you should also get stunned by my attacks. Can you fucking do your attack finally? Finally. Dropping rubbish. Thank you. That's a useless item that sells for 1 soul. I'm so frustrated by the start of this episode. Couldn't I have like this invasion at the end of an episode and waste like the last 5 minutes of an episode, not the first 5, where people might join in and see that I'm bullshittingly bad at this game? So, giant over there, is shooting arrows at this place, killing guys. Isn't that nice? That's all because they are desecrating his holy tree over here. Dropping some worker garb, a reinforced club. That was a weapon that just was lying here. An ember, fading soul, large soul of a deserted corpse, a young white branch, and that would be another young white branch, but I'm not picking that up because that deactivates the giant. Be wary of Jog. Yeah, we'll have to... Fucking hell! How is holding B to run? How is that now jump? How was it a backstab? And neither of that I tried to run! He one times did a backstab and one times he did a jump without running. What is wrong with the game's controls? But for now we would just want to jump over here and get an undead bone shard. Undead bone shards are not in my inventory, no, over there. Burn in shrine bonfire to increase Estus recovery. These are the, what were they called in the last game? Sublime bone dust? Cast it into the shrine bonfire to boost the recovery provided by the Estus flask. The bonfire cinders are the bones of undead, and a bone that still burns is a fresh cinder indeed. Before feeding upon death, one must first pray to it. And then we can just jump back in that direction. Where he did a baby jump again. He did a baby jump again because he jumped against an invisible ceiling. Yeah, that seems fair, doesn't it? Okay, over here, guy on top of a roof of a building where there's an item in front of it. Aha. He barely missed me. It's one of the healthier thief guys again. We get a full cleric set with a blue wooden shield that we won't use, but we might sell that later. But we get the Mortician's Ashes. That's the most important item. The second most important item on this graveyard. No, that's rubbish. Mortician's Ashes, of course, aren't a usable item. It's a key item. For whatever reason. Like, Undead Bone Shard, yeah, that's a usable item. Completely weird. Umber Ash of a resident of the undead settlement who made a living burying corpses. With this, the shrine handmaid will prepare new items. She told me that she wanted some ash to be able to prepare more items, and yeah, that's what this item is for. Guy around corner is already dead? Okay. But that guy over there, red-eyed, fast guy with like these sickle type weapons and an offhand dagger. He gets really clobbered down by the giant. And I'm not even getting hurt. Why is that, you ask? You were getting killed here all the time? That's because I took that one of these young white branches. This one. That was a token of friendship. We got that from the beginning because I took it as a gift. The other one has a bit of a different description. Little Dusk's first sorcerer's staff eventually became a seedling and then 3 white birch saplings. The young branch is said to still contain echoes of Little Dusk's capriciousness. So there are 3 of these white trees which sprouted from Little Dusk's first sorcerer's staff. And he, the giant, he doesn't like someone desecrating the birches that grew from those seeds. That's what the background story of that is. Oh no, let's try to jump one time. Why didn't he run? What is wrong with you, game? Controls. Hold B to run. Press stick to jump. Why doesn't it work every time? We get a great scythe. It's like inconsistency in how the controls work in contrast to how they are supposed to work. And it's like really annoying me. Okay. To the left side here, we have a nice little boss fight arena in this cathedral. We won't be doing that because I need to look up whether the one thing that we can do here with an NPC quest becomes unavailable after fighting that tree. So I won't be going that way. We haven't even met that NPC. So I've no idea. We'll be fighting that tree at some point. Maybe I'm looking that up in just a second. That was freaking close. Got rid of the evangelist. Good that I accidentally rode into him, otherwise we would have gotten clobbered. This one though has hyper armor during his attack, which is not bullshit at all. That's just normal behavior. You over there. That's a dog. Dogs deserve to die in this game. Getting an ember. We're not going down there now. We'll be doing that the next time we come back to this place. We'll be looking at the upper place of this for now. This is the building that I end up on top of when we spawn at the other bonfire. There's one more little thingy here. Is the enemy that ambushes me, is he below me or above me? Ah, he's below me. Yeah. What? Ah, he fell off. Get a large soul. And continue this way. But now, when we come up there, the freaking fireball throwers will be active again. I didn't see that item. We will be going there in a second. For now, we'll have to get rid of this guy. He doesn't get stunned by my attacks at all. So we get fired instead. Hey, you friend, you're fired. You're doing your job wrong. You're supposed to get stunned. Okay, so now that we've gotten rid of that enemy, I just wanted to look whether there are items here in these corners. No. Now it's time to run and jump for that shortcut. They missed with their fire bombs. Thank you for a firebomb. That one was sent to chests because... it's to chests, yeah. To chest, because this does the Bloodborne thing of having a limited stock of 20 firebombs that you can take with you at the maximum, but also having a stash that overflowing items automatically get sent to. It's the stash that we can actually access from this bonfire. So there's a firebomb inside there now. For now we wanted to go up to get that one item that was hanging there that I didn't see the first time around. There. Okay. That's not how we get it. Let's try it from here. That's too low. That's too much right. Left. That's too much right. That's too much right. Oh, couldn't I get something like a proper thing to look at stuff? And got that item. Item drop to where heavy kettle guy is. We'll be going there in a second. For now we'll have to get rid of these two guys. Which I one-shot now that I've upgraded my deep axe. This is where we freed Cornix. In case you can't really see where we are now. Already doing half his health and damage with... Ah, God! Get stunned! Not me, him! Picking up a partisan. Fireball. And a rolling attack. Okay. Good. That's those enemies dealt with. Did I look in all the corners? I was hunted by an asshole when we last were here, so wanted to see whether there are some items in corners around edges. Next to the gate, maybe? Nope. No items here. So we can just drop down and bone back to Firelink Shrine. Let's drink. Okay. Good, because we wanted to give that shrine maid her ashes that she wanted to have. So going to the Firelink Shrine. And every time I'm coming here, I'm looking around to see if a new NPC arrives, because there's an NPC that just arrives at some point.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be? Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
So she has now new wares, and there's one ware that I'm especially interested in, and that is the Grave Key. Key to a door in the Undead Settlement sewer. We didn't see the sewer yet because I didn't look there, because I knew that there's a part of that sewer that can only be unlocked by that key, and we didn't have the key yet. So for now, we have 1.7 souls. 1.7k souls. How many do we need to level up? 1.7k, and we need 3.6, so we need 1.9 more. So let's see. We need 1.9 more. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Ashen One.
Have I looked the wrong way around again? Nope. It's right.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well.
So let's level up.
Then touch take no.
We wanted to take more attunement, because the point after this will give us one more attunement slot.
Farewell, Admir.
And since we're here, we can talk to Joel. Taking the shortcut to him now.
I would do it.
Ah, we can't draw more to strength. Didn't we get one hollowing? Yeah, we have one hollowing.
Be safe.
I was pretty certain that we could take the second thing at one hollowing. Okay, so we might need 2 hollowing. There's a way to easily do that. Like this. So we just up to 2 hollowing. When I first played this game and found out about that mechanic by looking up what draw to strength means, I didn't really want to spoil me on things, but I wanted to look up what that draw to strength thing is before I clicked upon it and committed myself to the bad ending of the game or something like that. I just went to that place over and over until I got maximum hollowing, so that I could get all levels, which is really not the really wise thing to do. But we can draw out true strength again.
Dark side.
So we want to get that attunement slot, that extra one.
Be safe.
Unfortunately, we can't afford any more spells. Did Greyrod's story progress? Yes.
Heavens, she was already dead.
Curl up animations. Now he doesn't want to talk anymore, but his story did progress, so it's not about killing a boss, just about going away from Firelink Shrine and coming back once. Okay, good to know. There is one place I still want to look at in this episode. And for that we'll be going to the cliff Underside Bonfire. Going out here. Wrong side. Going out the other side. Yeah, he's far enough away. And just try to go down here safely. Ignoring all those guys and the dogs and stuff. Just go over there. Want to go over there. I want to go down here into the sewers that we read about. Okay. And we get rats. Sort of a deserted corpse and another one. Those are even not so small souls. Let's get this item and let's look into the... It's a cestus. That's a fist weapon. That's like armored fists with little spikes on them. That you can use to kill enemies. And we already see that there's something lurking in that mist over there. Which is perfect because my freaking fireball does have drop off. Lure the next guy out. This guy has a mohawk. All of these have mohawks. They are the Royal Red Vanguard, apparently. Big Red. Wow! So, how did that break my fucking attack? It was already fiery. Like the pyromancy hand? It becomes fiery, then it fires the fireball. It was already at that point. Whatever. We got a blood bite ring. And we'll open this door with the grave key. But first we want to go over here. Up this ladder. Towards the door that we've seen before. This one. To that other bonfire where that asshole attacked us. And we decided to ignore him until way later in the game when I'll be coming back ambered and just two-shotting him. Don't think that will ever be the case, but whatever. Let's go over here. Climb down this ladder. And look around the corner. To a shrine that's here. Could that be a saint? Only, it's a bloody expensive. Loincloth. But this is interesting. This is a statue of Vega. Vega in the Soul series is the goddess of sin. Where we can request absolution or dissolution. The curse can be lifted for 2,500 souls. To reverse hollowing. We won't do that. But we can request absolution here if we have ever sinned by killing an NPC and thus angering a whole faction. Get a red hit at halberd. And we already see we are in a grave kind of place. Be wary of skeleton. That's what I wanted to say. Skeleton is what I expect here. I waited for it to stand up. I'll do the same thing over here. That's the second one. Almost didn't do it properly on that one. One-armed skeleton are freaking dangerous. Because they do weird stuff in the Soul series. And the lock-on stays locked onto the head even if the head rolls away by physics. Souls of an unknown traveler. We can go on this way. Ambush ahead. But this skeleton, one-armed skeletons, they are freaking crazy. But these skeletons, as you can see, they are held together by not some kind of magic, but by those vines, which is totally different look than most of the skeletons in the other games of the Soul series had. Okay. Good. Dangerous place. Really dangerous place to go to. Let's go over there. And I think I'll ignore that guy. Because there's some ambushes up above. Getting a Titanite shard. Also get the other item. He tried to drop attack me. At least this is not the kind of guy with the Kette. Because the Kette guys are the difficult ones. Okay, we got him. Should have gone for the crystal lizard, but maybe we'll come back for it. Mostly they don't drop items that I really like. For now we can continue this way. And hope that we can... We can't use the bow yet, yeah? But can we use the bow and do like 2 damage? That would be enough. So, yeah, we can aim. Okay. Why did I do it that complicated then with the fireball on that other one? Okay. Getting the item, which is a blessed red and white shield. Infusing shields. Not really good idea. There will be a lot of rats in this room. We already saw someone climbing up the other side. Let's run to that item. It's a talisman. Run up the ladder. Thank you. He didn't run up the ladder, but there's no different ladder climbing speeds, whether depending on whether I press B or not. It's just not doing anything. Okay. And here we have an NPC to talk to.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone? Oh, please. Whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures. They never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me.
She's blind.
Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed.
I almost touched her.
I'm not entirely alone just yet. Praise the merciful gods above.
And we get the prayer gesture.
Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Carim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead? Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Carim, solemnly swear to serve you.
And that's our faith merchant, our miracle merchant, miracle trainer for the Firelink Shrine. So that was Irina, and this is her protector. Let's talk to her.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. Now you've gone and rescued the wench. How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help. Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I'm Eygon, a knight of Carim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long. What's the matter? My terms are very simple. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety, and only for that long.
So Eygon is allied to us too, but he doesn't belong to Firelink Shrine. So we could go this way now. This is behind the bridge that we saw at the beginning of the episode. We started our episode at that bonfire, not episode, this run, at the bonfire up there, and then went into that cave that's over my head just now, to go through the grave and come out here. This area on this side, I think it has some alluring skulls, nothing really worthwhile. And up there, we see that one item that I tried to knock down from above, and it landed down here. When I now drop it down, let it shoot at it, it will land up there. It's not worth it going for. For now, we'll open these doors and look at that elevator going away. And a friend arriving. Let's talk to him.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegwart of Catarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower.
Yes.
Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them.
Yes.
But I have to find a way up, and that's just the trouble. This
You already
lift
saw it.
only goes down, you see, and... well, that doesn't get me anywhere. This lift with a I've got...
Okay. Siegwart, you buffoon. Watch as your elevator arrives while mine leaves. Goodbye, Siegwart. And I just solved this riddle and advanced his quest one step further. We'll see him again in the next episode. For now, we'll just go and unlock another bonfire around here. Be wary of night. Are you ready? Question mark. There's night. There's embers that I can take. And I'm going for iframes. Thank you. Open door, get iframes, go over there, activate bonfire. Goodbye, my friend. I'm warping because I want to talk to Irina and Eygon at the Filing Shrine. Okay, that's quite some stuff we've discovered just then. Isn't Eygon here? He sometimes is here. When he's here, he's sitting here on these stairs. He just drops in and out every now and then. For now, we want to go the other side there. That leads to Joel. This side here leads to Irina. So let's talk to her.
Oh, champion of Ash. Welcome back. I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire. The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you.
Trying to position myself so that we look at each other.
Your wish is my command.
So we can learn miracles at her, heal, replenishment, caressing tears, and homeward. Homeward being the most interesting one of those, but I can't use it yet. We can also purchase a Saint's Ring, which will allow us attunement of additional spells. It's only 300. Why not? Let's talk to her.
In my home of Carim, I was a nun. I would be pleased to share the tales of miracles with you. Although, to be honest, I only know a few. But if I had a divine tome, I could tell you many tales and more. Oh, only I cannot see. Terribly sorry, but you'll have to find me a divine tome in Braille.
Braille, if you don't know it, is the these little bumps that blind people use to read, that you can see sometimes at like elevator buttons, or it's you can use them to read when you're blind, and she needs that.
No, in my eye
Okay, she just only has that one thing to say, so we'll have to find her.
Champion of Ash. I pray for your safety.
She has to find. We have to find her Braille divine terms, which, in a normal world, should be freaking hilariously hard to find, but here in this world, they will be abandoned because she needs them, and that's why they're there.
Ah, there you are. I was thinking, you know I'm a petty thief. Well, perhaps I'll go on the prowl. Everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right? So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasure for you. Well, what do you say? Thank you. You will not be disappointed. Grey Rat the Thief was once a well-known name. Until I ended up rotting in a cell.
Yeah, you can look at what he says now. He'll sell more and different stuff when he comes back from that pillage.
Goodbye.
If he survives.
I will leave. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
He can die on his journeys, but I don't think he can die on the first one. I'll discuss that in more detail when we come around to sending him on more journeys. Do we have more consumable souls? I don't think these are big souls. These are 200 and 400, I think. So that shouldn't be enough to level up. And we only have 2 hollowings, so we shouldn't be able to draw out more strength. So, how many do we need? We need 3k souls. That's not enough. Okay, so we found Irina, we found Eygon, we found Secret. And with Secret's storyline it is that we'll continue tomorrow here in the Road of Sacrifice Bonfire. Going back, defeating that icy knight that's behind the door, right where I'll spawn now, and then going up the tower to where now Secret went up to continue on Secret's quest. That's how we're going to start with tomorrow. In the meanwhile, I'll be looking up whether it's really true that that one quest fails when you kill that one boss where I showed you the boss room. If it isn't true, then we'll be doing that boss fight next before continuing here. So, have a nice day. See you tomorrow.